The character animator at the moment, and he's shot a sitcom animated all the way. Very interesting. And that's after majoring in script writing and directing at the National Film Institute in Jos. Our guest on the program is Henry Igwe, right here with us. Good afternoon, Henry.
Good afternoon.
Nice to have you.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Love your afro. Oh, I love it too.
Reminds me of that character in the Globetrotters. You remember that cartoon? The one with the big hair. Every time you dig into the hair, you come out with something.
Yes, everyone actually, most times when people get to see my food, they're like, wow, Globetrotters.
Times, okay. So if I dig into your hair, what will I pull out?
Nothing. Just a clean and neat hair.
Okay. All right.
No, it looks neat though.
Yes.
Alright, so tell us a bit more about yourself, your days as a broadcaster, how you started, what got you started in the first place, and all of that.
Well, I'd love to start by saying professionally I studied telecommunication engineering. Okay, but I wanted to move the envelope. Okay, because I actually never wanted to just get myself on site, as a telecommunication engineer and doing what they do. I saw myself more as a media person. So I decided to model what I did professionally, into broadcasting, and that was how I got myself into mainstream broadcasting as a radio presenter. I actually started with FRCN, and after my graduation from school, I went to KRUUZIN.with in Lagos, where I presented for a year, and later I decided also that I wanted to also move the envelope. Okay, and that was how I got myself into the film school, where I started script writing and directing for the screen. And never wanted to I'm done with it. Okay, I wanted to also move the envelope a little, and that was how I got myself into 3D character animation.
Wow.
And that's why did you choose that? Because it's so challenging,
Yes, actually, I was so tired of seeing the same thing every day. Okay, a motion picture in Nigeria is normal. Okay, when you get to film school, you get challenged a lot, because what we do basically is we try to criticize as much as possible. Okay, what we have currently. So I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something that is strange in Nigeria. Why? Because it's cumbersome. Why? Because it's difficult. Okay, but I wanted to do it. Okay, that's okay. Why not let me just rest? Okay, the normal conventional kind of motion picture, but do something that is strange to us. And that's how I got myself into 3D character animation.
Okay, it's not as if we haven't seen animated stuff before. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just that we don't have so many people, in that area, because it's quite time consuming, and it's not something you can get into unless you've acquired the right skills, to do that. Okay, all right. So immediately you crossed over from broadcasting into animation. What were the first major things that you did?
Well, I started from just you need to learn the basics. Animation is so difficult. Why? Because you are actually creating life, out of a model or a prop. Okay, digitally as a result of computer-generated graphic techniques. Okay, so it's actually very difficult, time-consuming, just like you said. I started from doing 1 or 2 transitions, here and there, trying to create comic stuff out of animated models and all of that. And as an artist, myself, I saw myself as the very first experiment. So I started experimenting myself. Okay, I produced a song, and I said, okay, since I don't have a client yet, let me do a musical video of my own song. Okay, and the first work I actually did was I now used the character of a frog, to represent me.
Wow.
Yeah, that I did. Because my intention actually was to make it hilarious, make it comical. And I would say since I had it on YouTube, man, the traffic is mad. People love it a lot. So I would say that was actually my first major work.
Okay.
Really can't wait to see your work.
Yeah, and to date, you actually shot a sitcom.
I shot
A sitcom. Did you actually shoot? Because it's animated. I'm wondering, like, everything you did was on the computer. So did you actually go on location to do anything?
Well, actually, when it comes to 3D character animation, everything we do is in the studio, in the box, that's in the computer there. So it gives you, just like the normal conventional thing we get to see a real-time motion picture, you know, you also see that also in animation, okay, where you take all angles. So you need to be versatile, actually, as a good director, as a good cinematographer, because your angles must be perfect. Okay, if you're given a CU in real time, it also should be a CU animated.
Really?
If you're given an MU, it should be an MU. If it's a long shot, it needs to be a long shot. So everything is there. So the only difference is, hey, you're playing with something that you created.
Okay.
That's actually the difference.
Okay. So other factors don't come in, like you actually paying actors
Not
to
really.
come on your set or something. You actually don't hire like a director of photography.
Not really.
Okay, so everything like is done while sitting.
By sitting,
and all of that.
The important thing is you have to be a very good director. You need to be a very good cinematographer. Okay, you have to have a little knowledge in script writing, so you can have, because you are like everything.
Okay,
you are doing everything at the same time.
Wow.
So you need to be very versatile in the knowledge of all of these things to make a good animator.
all right. I think I begin to understand why you're sporting an afro. You can't do all of that. I don't have time to go to the barbers. Alright, so let's take a break. Let's go see some animated things. We'll be right back.
That was actually
That was Akilo. Yes. That was okay. What's that about?
Well, Akilo was actually motivated with the fact that when you look very closely, you will agree with me that 90% of animated movies, okay, our kids get to watch today in Nigeria come with a lot of foreign influence and content.
Yeah.
Okay, and what we get to see is a situation where our kids, if probably they are addicted to Superman or Spider-Man or Kung Fu Panda, they want to do the same thing in school. Okay, and what they actually do in most foreign animated movies is violence, fight, and fight. Okay, and I saw that down. I said, okay, why not let's do something, the same animation, but with our contents. Okay, let these animations tell our story. Okay, let them communicate what happens in our environment.
Without the environment.
Without the environment. At the same time, it's entertaining, it's